Okay, everyone, here is one big ITO boat. This is what they call the PT boat. It's 30 inches long, tip to tail. The boat itself is actually 29. The rudder sticks out another inch in the tail here, in the rear, the stern. And anyway, I'm really beginning to like these boats, these military boats, a lot. This one was a mess, but I totally restored it. I got it from the son of the father who brought it back from Japan after the war. He sold it to me to restore it, and it's done. I had to clean it all up, add new bulbs, repaint everything the correct colors, all that kind of stuff. And I added a couple bulbs inside. Up here now, this is the light switch here. See how the lights come on. I added a light in the top cabin. The bottom cabin, there is a light there, but I added one back here too. Nice little light bulb. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but anyway, this is a really cool boat. All the fittings are original, except for the flagpole. I had to add that because it was missing, and the life preserver I had to make. That was missing, but the bulbs, I had rewired everything, repainted everything, the whole 9 yards. What I usually do with these boats. Polished up all the brass. The supports for the lifeboats are supposed to be painted blue, but I polish them up in brass because that's what they are. Polish up the screws. All new portholes because the old ones were crap, all corroded. And there's the switches on and off. The right one is the lights. Now the way it's wired up, the lights come on forward and reverse. There's no difference. There's only 2 batteries for the lights. So that's the way it works. I don't know why they did it that way, but that's the way they did it. Now the motors, this is low speed. This is high. My batteries are dead. So it doesn't have enough power to run the motors both ways. But if I remember right, this is low, this is high. This thing runs, I don't remember how many batteries. Anyway, I'll pull this off. These are the 2 batteries for the lights, those 2. There's 2 more back there. That's for the high speed. And on the other side of the boat, look at all those batteries. That's the low speed. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batteries on this side. That's the low speed. And then when you shove it forward for the high speed, you get 2 extra batteries. Well, one of these batteries is pretty low. Anyway, but these are for the lights. I rebuilt the motors, polished them all up, all that jazz. Redid the wiring because it was a mess. Here's the original light for the cabin. They're all supposedly 2.75 volt bulbs. I made them all 3 volt because these light bulbs tend to burn out real easy if you breathe on them wrong. So anyway, the horns, those are original. I just cleaned them up. The boat cleaned up really nice. Somebody painted the whole thing. I guess it was his dad, gray. Originals, that's what they were. I mean, original PT boats, original battleships, whatever, they were really originally gray. Army gray, Navy gray, whatever. And here, underneath, here's the props and the supports and the shafts and everything. They were originally painted red. Well, I polished them up because they're brass. So shoot me. I like it like that because it makes the boat look better. It's not quite original, but most people don't complain. There's how she goes. Like I said, I got 2 lights on there. That's the original configuration, red and the black. The clear white one up here. Red and green for port and starboard. Now inside, see, those are the 2 contacts. These are 2 brass contacts right here. And underneath, there's the 2 contacts. and it's hard to see, but there's one of the LEDs inside there. And I have more. Anyway, just prop it on there. And she makes contact, and away you go. Everything lights up. It's a beautiful boat. They're really cool. And I have to stop selling these and actually start keeping some of these. These are hard to find. This is a relatively rare model too. I do not see these much. I was going to put the PT up here on the side, but it didn't come that way, so I decided not to. I painted up all the torpedoes the way they were originally, depth charges. The gun towers are actually they're anti-aircraft guns, machine guns. And then all the railings. Everything is original except for the portholes. I just used new grommets for that. A ton of them, if you can tell. But all the cleats, all this stuff, they're all original. Just clean them up. Rewired all the bulbs, all the sockets. They're hollowed out wood, and a metal socket is inside. It's clever the way they did this. This does not turn. It's glued solid, so. Like I said, there she is. A 30-inch ITO PT boat from around 1948. As far as I can tell. That's when he brought it back. And the boat probably had already been made. And with the horseshoe motors, I'm assuming that they were made pre-war, because the Japanese were making toy boats in the 30s. So, and we have found a couple with the original Japanese newspapers in the boxes that were dated 34, 32, 36. A couple of Nippons came that way. So we're assuming these were built about the same time frame. Anyway, this is a nice boat. It's going to a new home. He has a big collection, and he's going to love this boat. And I made a custom stand for it. Anybody out there that needs a stand, let me know. I can make you a stand because I made patterns. So, send me an email to rbojck@gmail.com. And I'll get back with you if you got a boat you need restored. Send me pics to the same email address, and we'll go from there. Again, thanks again for looking at my boats, all the kind comments on the videos and everything else. And there you go.